Hey, thanks for joining me. Tonight we're going to just make a super quick card. As I've said in many of my videos before, I'm trying to add to my stash of cards, especially birthday cards. I kind of ran out, and I tend to send a lot of birthday cards, or need a lot of birthday cards. I have people who like to order birthday cards. So I recently got the Pretty Perennials stamp set and dies that match it, and this is the first time that I've used it. This is actually a $1 million set by my direct upline, Dina Rico. She's amazing, and this stamp set is beautiful. So I finally got it. It is retiring, I believe anyways, at the end of June, so I needed to get it. And this will be one of those sets that I won't get rid of. So this was the first card that I made with it, and I just did something really quick, really basic. What I did here is I kind of made my own background paper. I'm not going to make the paper tonight, but you can see here's a strip of it because I've already cut several strips. And I just used Highland Heather, Flirty Flamingo, Mango Melody, Granny Apple Green, and Balmy Blue. And some more Granny Apple Green here. And I just kind of filled in a sheet of basic white. And then I'm using this as my background paper. If you want to see how to do this, leave a comment below and I'll be happy to make a video of just this. So we're making this. I'm using Balmy Blue as my background, as my card base. I'm going to go ahead and fold this in half. And then I'm going to take my pieces again for those who don't know, dimensions will be listed below, as well as my blog. All the links will be listed below for the items that I'm using, as well as links to how you can connect with me if you would like. Please give me a thumbs up, like this video, subscribe, and even comment. I would really truly appreciate it. It would help me so much, and it's just nice to know that people are watching my videos. All right, so here's my Balmy Blue. I took a piece of my pattern paper that I made and a black mat, and I'm going to go ahead and adhere those together. And then I have a black mat here, and I'm going to take, oh no, where did it go? Ah, there it is. Some basic white, just basically a scrap piece. I already stamped on the other side, but that's fine. I'm going to take the happy and the birthday in this set. I'm going to stamp the happy in Flirty Flamingo. I'm going to do that as pretty close to the bottom of this, and then I'm going to stamp birthday right underneath the happy here in in the stays on, because I want it to be pretty bold, and you got to do stays on pretty quickly. And it kind of stuck and didn't come out very good, and I don't want to restamp it. I can, but I'm not going to. I'm going to use my black Stampin' Right marker, and I'm just going to fill it in. It's just a little tip or trick for you. You don't have to do this. You can restamp it if you want, but I don't really want to restamp it, so just filling it in, and I think that's just fine like that. So now I'm just going to trim this. I didn't trim it down to the size I needed prior to, because I was afraid I might not get it on very straight. So now I'm gonna go ahead and trim that. So just give me a moment to trim it. And I don't have my regular trimmer. Oh, actually, might be easier to use my mini trimmer. So let's find out. Maybe not, but we're gonna try it. So I'm just going to trim this as close to the edge really as I can, to these basically as close to these words as I can without cutting them off. I want them real snug. You don't have to, but it's just the way I like the look of it being pretty snug. And then I'm going to trim it down here. And that one actually was a little too snug. Yeah, that was a little too snug. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and just use this piece and try to stamp on there and stamp as straight as I can and see if it works. So, we'll just start again real quick. Using my Flirty Flamingo, I will try to stamp this straight. Let's see if I can do it. Ah, that's not bad at all. Yay! Well, now let's do the stays on and see if I can actually get this to stamp without needing to fix it. Ah, better. It's up a little bit higher than I wanted, but it's fine. It's black, so it works. All right, now that I got that, I just need to see if it is going to fit on here because it was a little bit different in size. And I'm just going to trim it. See bit. Hopefully I can do it without messing it up. That is always the problem. Let's try it. You know what? I might, I'm gonna try again, but I might end up cutting a new black piece. And I don't normally do all the cutting during my video, but I really didn't. That might be all right. I really didn't want to have that be crooked. And I think that's all right. It's not as much black around as I wanted, but you know what? Whoever gets this isn't going to know that unless they watch this video. But that's unlikely. So I'm okay with it. We're going to move on. I'm going to go ahead and adhere this down. This video is now much longer than I expected because of all my cutting. But you know, it's all good. And I am going to take my scissors and I'm going to just, oh, look at that. I'm going to snip a little bit off this end so it's not as long. There, that's better. I don't know what is on my scissors. All right, now these pieces are done and ready and set aside. I want to take this small flower that you see that's here, and I'm gonna stamp it from top right to bottom left in Balmy Blue. I'm just kind of like going at you know, the angle, and some of these will definitely be covered and some won't. All right, and so there's that. Now I can go ahead and adhere these pieces. I'm going to adhere this one straight down. And then I'm going to adhere this one popped up over the top here. having troubles tonight. And then I'll just adhere that right over this. And actually, you know what? Now that I did that, I realized I forgot something. But that's okay. We can fix it. Just going to use this little plastic envelope. I'm going to butt it up against here because I actually want to put one of those blue flowers here as well. So we'll get my Balmy Blue back out and we will stamp. And now I have a little bit of blue poking there, and I'm going to use my black matte dots, the small size, and I'm just going to fill in the center of these blue flowers, only the ones on the card base, not on this background piece, and on the one here, if I can get it to fit. It'll be off a little bit, I think, there, but I think that'll be all right. Yep. And that is my card. You could do so much more with it. You could add some ribbon, you could add some sparkle, but I just wanted a quick, easy card that was also pretty, and someone might enjoy because it's kind of happy, not just for a birthday, but it's just happy looking in general. Thanks so much for joining me. Like I said, you can find dimensions below. You can find all my links below. And I would absolutely love if you shopped with me. If you don't have a demonstrator and need a catalog or are new to Stampin' Up, contact me, let me know, and I'll get you hooked up. Have a good one.